High Impact Flicks. Uh, Sorry, he has a new channel. Here's the deal. I'm used to High Impact Flicks and a couple other ones, but I suggest you go over to his channel, like, subscribe, and check his content out. He's a real good guy and he's doing a wonderful thing. Um, but this video, I think, goes along the lines of what I've been showing you on the proof, how the cops are becoming. They're becoming everything we were warned against. Like when I was a child, we was warned that's how the police were in like Russia, Germany, you know, all these other places. Sometimes I think it's worse than what I was told. It's like they're trying to be the people that we were warned against. And it's all by design. It's to make us all criminals. And they would love us all to be criminals. Then we're all under their control. Just listen to their attitudes and how they feel about everybody in society in general. It's not an isolated incident. But figure I'll show you my face, secure our rights, U.S. Press. It's a long line, but I've got that name basically because I'm tired of hearing how the police, oh, you're not media, you're not press, da 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 da. That's kind of like a slap to their face when I'm able to present that. But that's for a later time. As you see, I don't have a real good camera system. It won't come on a computer, and I really have to get a studio set up, microphone and all, because my shit sucks. I'm trying to give you knowledge, information. Maybe this will help you. Maybe it's just to give you a light. But let Brian take over right here, and I'll get right back with you at the end of this. And it's going to get a whole lot better in my production. Let's go over to this video and give Brian a shout out. Let him know I sent you. Until then, enjoy.
Stop talking to cops. No, I'm just kidding. Keep on talking to them. I'm sure everything will be just fine. Today, we're going to encounter this hardened criminal, worthy of only the most humiliating treatment. These, on the other hand, are angels, purely angelic beings, without the wings, of course, sent to us by God to keep society safe. I got a question for you. What if a group of people got together in your neighborhood and decided, hey, let's go around acting like everybody's friend?
I'm very friendly. See my award-winning smile and my ponytail bun thingy on top of my head?
I'm Officer Sassman, and I'm also friendly. That's right, Roger. You are friendly, but not as friendly as me. We're all friendly. What if their goal was to approach people in the community and appear polite, kind, and trustworthy so they could trick people into giving them information that this group would use against them? And by use against them, I mean physically and economically harm them. You know, things where if you did the exact same thing, you'd get slammer time. Stop. Hammer time. No, I meant slammer time. You know, like jail. That group is not here to keep society from harm. They're not here to take down real criminals who actually harm others and steal stuff. This group has developed a crazy amount of rules, and if you violate just one of these rules, they reserve for themselves the right to harm you. What if you knew about the existence of such a group? Shh. Don't let them know you're talking about them. They have really fragile egos. Wouldn't you want to get together with your neighbors and kind of do something about it? Thankfully, we have video evidence of such a group. Yeah, sure. This girl with yoga pants, fresh makeup, and a nice smile looks harmless, but she's in possession of
fake IDs, eyelash brushes, and THC. People like this are destroying the world and must be stopped.
Let's just listen to how nice and disarming this cop is to Miss Yoga Pants.
Hello. I stopped you because the car is coming back with an abandoned vehicle.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
What car is it?
it's my dad's car, but
Okay. Did he have it towed like Miami?
it was towed in Miami. I had it towed in Miami and we had to get it back.
Okay, so you were driving it in Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
And he knows he had to get the whole thing notarized.
Yeah. I gotta confirm it with Miami because
Okay.
they're the ones that enter it into the system.
Okay.
So when a car gets towed and the owner's not present, they usually enter it as an abandoned vehicle.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going in the system, so cops that run up your pop on your tag, it's gonna pop up. As
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I got towed.
So if you get your car towed, they put alert out it's abandoned vehicle. I'm not understanding that part. That's kind of weird. But notice the ID she hands to police. She handed her ID. Just this is a key factor to pay attention to.
Like a month ago, so I'm surprised this is the first time.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna have them confirm it and get that taken out of the system, and I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now, Officer 2 arrives on the scene to make,
Nicey small talk.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Feel free to just talk at will. Say anything you want. Answer all their questions. They're not there to harm you. They're there to help you.
Hi. What's going on? Not much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drive home.
Oh, yeah? All right. I'm just her backup, so
Okay.
just seeing what's going on. So what happened? So where was this car?
It was in Miami. I went down to get a tattoo, and I parked in front of a fire hydrant, and it was realized that was
Oh,
fire hydrant.
you don't want to mess with the boys.
Yeah, and within 5 minutes of me being there, I was towed.
So we just gotta sit here and wait a little bit. What's that?
I'm so sorry, my car's a little messy.
Listen, this is not messy compared to what kind of cars I see on a daily basis. You're fine. You're good. Have you been pulled over before?
I have been
Oh, okay.
back in.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want you to be like nervous.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Okay. I had people to cry.
Oh,
All the
I
time.
cried last time.
Yeah.
I was speeding, so.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask you a question, all right? Mind if I search the car?
Do you mind if I search your car? Why would anybody in their right mind want to take a job where they can rifle through the personal belongings of another person?
Officer could
Not only that, but if you watch my last video, there are cops that will plant stuff. Unfortunately, very few get caught at it, and usually you got to go through the whole ordeal, the punishment, and all. You can go from no record to a felon in a heartbeat just with interaction with the police officer. This is the reality we are facing on a daily basis.
you do a body cavity search too while you're at it? I mean, I don't feel like I've given up enough of my rights today, and I also feel like something crawled up inside of me and died. I need a verification on that.
Damn.
You hang out with him.
Can I ask why you guys are searching the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you want this nice officer going through your things?
Do you vape or is it?
I do.
That's what
I know.
She's not vape. Do you use like flavors or?
Yeah, it's just.
safety ring?
Oh, thank you. My dad gave it to me.
Never give consent. In case you missed it, the cop's bracelet says, keep shining. See, that proves she's an angel sent by God Almighty from above.
Get off work or working out? Or...
No, I just got a haircut. Actually, I've worked at...
Now notice, I told you to pay attention, take note. She presented a real valid ID to the officers. The IDs these officers just found by searching that she should have never gave consent to. Never. They're not your friends. Now they found these IDs, which they're going to claim is fraudulent, and they're going to charge her. Now she's going to have a criminal record. Problem is she didn't try to present them as ID. That means you can't have any kind of novelty ID. If you make your own little ID and have it in your thing and you don't present it to nobody, if they find it on you, they can arrest you for it. I thought you had to present it as ID to be considered using false identification. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is an overreach and it's destroying lives after lives. Most of us are becoming criminalized. And for some reason, people are not waking up. They're still licking the boots and they're still touting that blue thin line bullshit. I guess it's back to blue till it happens to you. This is why you do not trust any cops on any level. You do not speak to them. You invoke your Fifth Amendment rights, point straight facts. I suggest you go get the trifold from Chili at Delete Laws.
Before.
So, I wish it would cool off.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's when I get into my car, it's in my driveway, the sun beats right down in it.
Sunbinder.
I do have one in the back seat. I just always forget when I'm coming to work to put it up.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
I do not.
No. Do you ever smoke weed?
I have.
How long have you been since you smoked weed?
I smoked yesterday.
Did you? You don't use it in your vape, do you?
No, I don't.
I'm still waiting to hear back. We sent the confirmation out to Miami to have it removed from the system. I'm still waiting to hear back if they hadn't done yet. Now you know not to park in front of a fire hydrant.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, my dad was fucking. It's just an eyelash brush.
Yeah, a lot of these.
Yeah, I get my eyelashes done, and she gives me some every time I go.
Hey, what are these?
Yeah, they're just for my eyelashes.
Yeah, I bet your car gets really hot.
Oh my God, I can't even touch my steering wheel.
Huh?
She read anything or no?
No.
I did have a week.
You have a week thing?
And I really.
And
Hold on.
invoke your
All right,
fifth.
if we're going to talk about anything like a week 10, I got to read you your rights, okay? Or you may go under arrest. It doesn't mean under arrest. It just means I have to read your rights.
Yeah, it does mean that. She's going to read you your rights, get you to tell on yourself, and then now you're a criminal.
We're going to talk about it, okay? All right, you have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions, okay?
You do know you have that right? I mean, even the cop says it. You don't have to answer their questions. And if you're uncomfortable not saying anything, just hand them the trifold and let it do your talking for you. Tell them from this point on, if you have any more questions, just refer back to this. The link is in the description, but listen, talking will not do you a bit of good. Yet this poor girl, thinking the cops are her friends, answered every one of their questions and gave away her right to be secure in her property. Be quiet.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Okay? You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice where you may be statements during the question. Okay? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make a statement during any question. Okay? If any time in the interview you do not wish to answer the questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand? I can make no threats or promises that you should make a statement to prove your own free will. Do you understand? Any statement can and will be used against you in the court of law. Did you understand those rights? That's not a weak pen, right?
No, it's not.
That's just your big pen.
It is.
Why do you carry it like that?
I usually don't, but I had it in my lap when I was driving, and I didn't have anywhere to
Yeah,
put
she
it.
said she has a marijuana pen in there,
Had fake IDs.
and you have fake IDs.
They are they're in my name.
So what?
They're in my name.
Oh, you had these made up.
They were ordered.
You had them made up.
Not me personally, but
What do you mean not you personally?
my friend made.
Isn't it ironic that the fiction called the state can issue IDs and print money and they're considered real? But if you make your own IDs or print your own money, they're considered fake and you're subject to penalties and jail time.
You asked for print? This is like, people don't usually just.
No,
Again, my problem is she didn't present them as ID. So under the same concept, the badge you get from your job or anywhere, they can arrest you for it, Dan, or they can charge you. I mean, this is how far they'll go. Look how far they are going. Look how far they keep on showing they're willing to go to make people criminals. The charges they're willing to pursue.
I know, yeah, okay. I was just saying I didn't physically make.
Yeah, you went there and asked them to have them. You got 3 of them? Or you said no?
No, there's only one.
Do you have a testing?
Yeah, I do. 44.
Okay. So what was the deal with those?
They were in my purse.
No, I get the obvious, but what's the
They were in her personal belongings, her personal effects. The cop didn't have a right. She gave permission, but still, she didn't present them as valid ID. She never claimed them as valid ID. There's where the legal problem is. To be a false ID, don't you have to present it or try to present it or pass it as a valid ID first?
I guess what's the like what are they for?
I don't know. I have them. My friends got them. We're all in college, and they want me to come visit them in college.
How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 21 in 6 months, 5 months.
The marijuana card or anything like that?
Beware, you can go to jail for a Cracker Jack ID now, too, Dan.
Where did you get it from?
One of my friends.
Friends ordered, like, your friend bought it for you?
Yes, I don't know.
Sounds like your friends do a lot for you.
Sounds like your friends do a lot for you. Public service reminder, tyranny with a smile is still tyranny.
They probably shouldn't keep it.
Yeah.
I know, it's odd. Sorry for home. Yeah.
What's your phone?
It's a felony to be in possession of fraudulent driver's licenses and the marijuana vape pen. Okay? So unfortunately, I do have to place you under arrest.
She's in the notes, right?
Yes.
I'm arrested.
Life for this one, we also have to call it.
The female in the notes she's gonna be 10:15 for signal 18.
We're gonna come back into the car. She said your gloves on. I know she's not wearing my signature.
Yeah, and then her neck.
Yeah, and her earrings.
Yep. Knock off your shoe for me. It's like you almost knew that I was looking in that purse, right? It's okay. You can be honest.
Yes.
It's not my first day. I know it's here. I know you're not here, but I want this to be a lesson for you, okay? Okay. So, and that should be even more of a lesson.
They're always trying to teach somebody a lesson by making them a criminal. What's she teaching her a lesson? She didn't pass that off. She didn't hand one of those to the police officer as her valid ID at all. So what if you have some made up? I mean, I've seen all kinds of IDs like that. The crime would only if you go and try to use it and pass it off as valid ID when you know it's not. Same thing with the money, the dollar bills, the movie money. You can order that all day long. It's not illegal unless you try to use it as real money. Then they can get you for counterfeiting. Imagine you order a pack of that right there. Way you'll go to jail for that money too, even though you didn't try to use it. You see the difference?
You know, it's not our first day on the road, all right? I know, but here's the thing. Now let this be a lesson, okay? You shouldn't have fake IDs, and you should not have THC. The first, well, I'll look.
All I can say at this point is, thank God these uniformed angels got this vermin off the street. I mean, just look at her. Can you imagine the amount of damage she could have done to society if she wasn't intercepted by the road patriots? You know what the takeaway of this video is? Cops, even the seemingly nice ones, are not your friends. Don't talk to them and never prostitute your consent. Leave your thoughts about this video for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a hard-hitting conversation starting shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, stand for and fight for your freedoms. Freedom is dangerous. It's uncomfortable. It's a little crazy sometimes. But the only thing more dangerous, uncomfortable, and crazy is not having freedom. I'll see you guys in the next video.
You guys know what to do. Drop your comments in the comment section. This young girl was naive. She wasn't sure of her rights or their authority and all this, but she really should have invoked her Fourth Amendment against unreasonable searches and seizures and her Fifth Amendment. And she should have broke her phone out and declared under her First Amendment right as freedom of the press that she had the right to record the police officers during their duties. Yeah. This is why you do not talk to them. You don't consent. You don't waive your rights. You have to stand on your rights. Even if you ain't got nothing to hide, don't give up your rights. Giving up rights is, look what it's doing. Look at what it has done. I'm talking about the generations before us that was really what helped grow this police to become what they are. You know, they portrayed them as these honor scouts and merit guards and these people that you could respect and that's there to help you, and they would never lie or hurt you. You know, that kind of bullshit. Well, As we see, those days are over. It's a whole different world. And we got to bring down that desecrated flag called the Thin Blue Line flag. We have to get it gone. Thank you for stopping by.